Luke Olson here from Vita Borealis. I've got some motherwort here I'll be processing. I'm a little late in harvesting them, so these are going to be extra bitter. It's already blooming. They're in full bloom. I guess they're ideal just as they're blooming for harvesting. And it's just a little bit late in the day too, but that's what worked for me. So you've got very distinctive, let me show here, very unique margins on the leaf there. Reminds me of a maple leaf, but it is not. It's going to be super bitter. If you eat it, you might want to try it just to see how bitter it is. You can definitely tell that it is motherwort by its bitterness. So I'm going to be processing this. I'm going to be washing them, rinsing them, and then placing them out on this towel here, letting them dry until they have to the point where they retain some flexibility, but not a lot. I don't want them to be dust either, so I want them to store well. Let's see, I won't be hanging these guys upside down. I'm just going to be drawing them on the towel. And also today, I get to process my chamomile tincture. I'm very excited about that. I have some tincture from a provider that I use, and I like it, and I hope that mine tastes as good as theirs. So, yeah, there we go. A little busy on this rainy day here in Minnesota. Okay.
I wanted to show you how much that yielded. About this much. Not as much as I was hoping, and the reason is it's been rather moist here in Minnesota. Lots of rainfall. The earwigs are coming out, and they're just munching on everything. So the lower quarter of those stalks were gone. So I went for the higher ones, right in the middle. The real small leaves at the top, I didn't harvest those. I got just the medium-sized ones. So I do make teas from these. However, it is best if you can make a tincture from them, just like grass. It just smells like grass. You can make a tincture from it. That's the best way, apparently, to consume motherwort. Excellent interview by Rosalie de la Forêt and Dr. Thomas Guerin. Excellent interview, really informative. I think it was an hour and 20 minutes maybe of just talking about motherwort. I encourage you to check it out if that piques your interest. The Latin name for it, it's relevant that I say this. I'm not very great at Latin right now. Lionurus cardiaca, lion-hearted. Some say that it gives courage. And it definitely affects the heart, the physical heart. If you're making a tea, dried versus fresh doesn't matter when you're making teas. And the best time to pick motherwort is just when they're blooming. It is true. I checked my Materia Medica, and it is just when they're starting to bloom is when you'll want to get those leaves there. Really quickly, here are the systems that motherwort affects. Your digestive system, your liver, your cardiovascular system, we already talked about that. Your nervous system, it is a nervine, so it relaxes your nervous system. It affects the female reproductive system, and it is an emmenagogue, and it is a bitter tonic. It is, oh man, is it bitter. Those bitter receptors, that'll hit them. The energetics of it is that it is a cooling, okay, and it is a drying herb as well as a relaxant. Property-wise, it contains antioxidants. It can relieve anxiety and depression, and it can decrease inflammation, so an anti-inflammatory. I hope you find motherwort as interesting as I found it, and it is literally everywhere where I live. If you let it go, in the alleyway I found it, in my garden I found it. It grows really high. It's growing about 5 feet right now. If you could like this video and subscribe, I would appreciate it. Again, my name is Luke, and this is Vita Borealis.